What's up, my archfiends of chaos? This is your king of the night, coming at you with a brand new video, and also I got some new backgrounds today. But that's beyond the point. Since we're still in the week of Final Fantasy IX, since I've, got it like yesterday, and streamed the crap out of it, and I'm still in the mood for Final Fantasy IX, hence why I might stream part 2. But besides stream part 2, I want to talk about two characters that nobody really, again, these are still my who this character is, and it's really talking about minor characters that nobody really cares. No, and not that nobody cares about, but nobody even notices. Pretty much underrated characters. So we're gonna be hitting a bird with two stones today. So let's talk about Blank and Ruby. Since they're the most shipped characters of Final Fantasy, besides, our overrated Tifa X Cloud and stuff like that. But not just only because this is a ship, because these two characters are still minor, People, in fact, Ruby was forgotten about near the middle of Final Fantasy IX, and well, we already know Blank dies, unfortunately, which was kind of sad, to be quite honest. I actually liked Blank. And Blank, just like Vincent Valentine, Blank is an undead character. That's why you see those stitches on him. Blank is actually a re-dead zombie. Now, we don't know exactly where he comes from. In fact, Blank might not even be his real name. They just probably call him that. But we don't get very much background of Blank, to be quite honest. We get him in the beginning of the game, then he just suddenly dies, which is really terrible, to be quite honest. I actually like that character. He's actually a relatable character. And 9 besides, Beatrix and, Steiner. So, and Kuja. Well, to some extent, of course. But, he was actually kind of relatable a little bit, despite being undead, And I kind of like the character. So, it was really sad that he died, but he died for the greater good to sacrifice himself to protect, Zidane and the other characters, so they could continue their adventure. But, it was a really sad sacrifice. And also, Ruby is a person who impersonates a hairstylist and, and pretty much, impersonates that to keep Garnet there so Zidane could kidnap Garnet, because she's also a part of Zidane's crew, Zidane's pirate crew alongside Blank. But Blank and Ruby are both minor characters. As we see, Blank gets killed off just like that. Yes, a character we all love, getting killed off. It couldn't be a Final Fantasy curse, couldn't it? It's not like we lost Aeris in Final Fantasy VII. It's not like we lost Jessie, Biggs, and Wedge in Final Fantasy VII. It's not like we lost General Leo in Final Fantasy VI. Every time we love a character, Square Enix just feels justified to just take them away from us. But also forget characters too, such as Ruby. Ruby didn't die, but she was forgotten about, which was kind of a waste of potential, because, well, I don't know why you would waste that sexy mama, but well, we'll never know why Square Enix does what they do. They just do it. They just give us what we want, then they just take it away from us. But, yeah, those two characters are, very minor to the plot, but they still played a good role. As for Blank's biggest role is when he was acting alongside Zidane to do a sword fight to oppress the nobles, to keep the nobles distracted from, what's really going on, which was a kidnapping of Princess Garnet / Dagger, And same thing with, Ruby's role. Same thing with Ruby's role as well. Ruby was supposed to be someone to help Garnet with the costume, but really just help with the planned kidnapping a little bit. Of course, she gets forgotten about it. We can only assume what happened to Ruby was she got put in prison and was probably set for execution for kidnapping the princess, because Queen Barnet's a bitch. I'm gonna say that right now. Queen Barnet is just like Etro, Queen Barnet is just like Etro, and Genova, and, and what else? I'm trying to think. And Unalesca, pretty much bitch character. So I'm guessing Ruby's is probably executed off screen. And again, it's been a long time since I played the ending, but maybe we might come to a decision where we could rescue her. But what we possibly know, what happened to Ruby's fate, is Ruby probably got herself locked into prison. So she's either living a life sentence. I'm gonna take this scarf off. I'm getting quite hot. But she's either, serving a life sentence, or she's at least going to be executed, which sadly as it is. Again, Square Enix gives us characters we adore and love and just take it away. So it doesn't matter if we get a happy ending in any Final Fantasy or not, because our characters we grow to love, they feel justified just taking them out. Sure, yes, Ruby was kind of a Western, stereotype, but I also like Ruby too. I even had a little bit of a crush on her, so, if they killed her off screen, I'm not too happy, which, again, I don't remember. Again, I played Final Fantasy IX way while back before I got the PSN cards to get the deluxe version, which, I gotta say, not a bad investment, I think the price tag was just a bit much, but that's just my opinion, because I'm, broke all the time, so. Pretty much those two characters don't get as much love or as attention because, again, this is what the Who is, this character series is. This is talking about minor characters. But I guess it couldn't be so bad. I mean, at least Ruby got to be at least in a nicer place before her death. Such as, unlike Blank, Blank died in a forest of death with all those plant creatures, so I don't know. You be the judge of that, but nonetheless, that's who the characters Blank and Ruby are. Blank the zombie and Ruby the Western, the westernized female character that sadly we don't know what happened to, because we forgot about it already. So may the crystal be with you. Like and subscribe. And don't forget to like and share.